Hold on. Right. Take two, go, because I just didn't press the record button.
Oh, right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dawn. Episode 63, Monday, the 25th of May, 2020. Oh, it's bank holiday, isn't it?
It is a bank holiday Monday. Oh, everybody's going to go mad.
26 degrees, hey.
Be lovely, wouldn't it? I've already been around my garden, had breakfast in my garden. It was lovely.
You'll be frolicking around in your bikini, won't you?
No, I don't think I've worn my bikini for a few years. No, I think that I'll leave that one, actually. I think the neighbours might have to put the for sale signs up or something.
Talking of that, that's reminded me, actually, because we had lessons you learned from your parents. And
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever told you this, but at the back of my mum and dad's garage, there's a little sun trap there. You've probably not really appreciated it.
Yes, I do know that there's a little sun trap there because that's where she puts lots of her pots and plants, etc., to sort of get them hardy for the garden. Yes, so carry on.
Do you know what they used to use it for?
Nude sunbathing, you have told me. You're just so forgetful.
Unbelievable looking back, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't. The most annoying when you get like your shorts, and you can see with the difference. It's but decency. They wouldn't be able to do it today, would they?
Well, no, my dad passed away 4 years ago. Yeah. So.
No, but I meant if he was here, he wouldn't be able to do it, would he?
I don't know.
No, I just think
my mum doing it now. To be honest, no.
They've got children next door, etc. They couldn't do it, could they?
No,
it's not that secluded that you can't see them from. It's quite open. Never mind. Hard work.
Anybody else got parents not only taught them something, but got some weird habits? Yeah.
Not picking your nose, thanks.
Okay, let's move on.
Crack on.
We've got the music. Yesterday was Julio Iglesias with Willie Nelson singing To All the Girls I've Loved Before, and Barry Royden got it without getting the link halfway through the day, mind. But I'm surprised I don't know how he got it without the link. And the link was to Kings of Leon from the day before, and it was Leon's in Spain, and of course Julio is Spanish. And you asked me last night had I got some music for today, and well, I did, but I've changed it because I realised I was going out a blind alley with this one, and it was going to get really difficult. So, but I have found a piece of music with a link, which we've got to get in a second. I just want to share this with you, how people's minds work. This is the link Tony Fulbrook came up with, that Willie Nelson, who duetted with Julio Iglesias, was part of the Outlaw Country crew in Austin, Texas, a member of which was a reverend who is the father of 3 members of the Kings of Leon. Would you believe that?
There's 3 brothers and 1 cousin, isn't there, Kings of Leon?
I don't know, but I mean...
Yes, I'm telling you that. That's a fact.
There
are 3 brothers. Well, you look it up if you don't believe me. I'm not going to be your resources. If you don't believe somebody, you look it up.
So there's a lot of Wikipedia stories being read, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Today's music. It's going to be a short bit, I think. Here we go.
Oh my God, is someone in pain?
I don't know what to do with somebody gets the song and not the link, or vice versa. Well, you can't.
Just give them a point. Just give them a point. I mean, if they've got the song, which is the main point, don't get the link. Just give them a point.
Well, Barry Royden got yesterday, and he's up to 5 points overall now. So he's 1 behind Tony Fulbrook, and 2.5 behind the leader Angie Crush. So it's hotting up. And well done, Barry. Asked him how he got the clue. He said because of all the girls he's loved before. So there you go.
Winky face.
Right. Today's photo isn't a photo. It's the first video that I've come up with. Only a few
Really?
seconds. I just want to show people now a little video clip. There we go.
Oh.
That,
This is our walk yesterday.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is Dawn going on a walk with us. That's Nicole and myself. We did an 80-minute walk. This was soon after the start. Here we go.
Mum, are you sure you don't want to slow down a little bit?
Going for a walk with Dawn. There we are.
I need to get moving, and once I've got into then I can relax and go a bit slower for you too. Honestly,
I think you need to go for
pace.
I think you need to go for a walk with Grazia, not me. Yeah. Talking of Grazia,
I've got some news for you. Pauline's coming tomorrow, and she walks the same pace as me, so we're going for a walk.
Oh, okay, all right. Pauline's...
So I'll enjoy that. And then we're having a girly chat, 2 meters apart, obviously, but it'll be the first time I've really sort of spent some time with her since lockdown. So there you go.
Yeah, Pauline's your sister.
Yeah, Pauline's my sister.
Yeah. Talking of Grazia, anyway, feedback coming up with things they've learned from parents. Dad always helping people, so be kind, and the mum to be resilient. Grazia's always been brought up to earn extra pocket money to pay for the little extras in life, not being given anything. So probably why she moved to England from Italy. But there you go.
I used to have to go fruit picking and things like that on the farm to earn money to buy clothes and things like that after I was 15. So at the end of the day, I do think it teaches you a lot of values, because you've earned your money rather than anyone else.
Definitely. Well, they brought up a very good daughter, didn't they?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah. Hubert, his parental guidance was no problem, but there's no problem that can't be overcome.
Yeah, I agree with that one. You've got to figure it out yourself sometimes. But sometimes you can be too independent though. Sometimes it's quite nice to ask for help and get someone else to help you with something, and it lightens the load. So my mum always said that, 2 people will lighten the load, and and also she used to say to me, a problem shared is a problem half. So it's not really a problem at all then, is it? Go on.
I can't ever remember my parents saying, "Oh, a problem shared is a problem half."
You've had a very, very sparse outlook, but never mind.
I'll come on with a couple more of my parents' ones soon.
Right, okay, do that later.
Yeah. Angie Crush, Dad installed her work ethic. Mum has installed the fact that whatever you do to the best of your ability.
Yep, agree with that.
Yeah. These are all really, inspirational, motivational things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Best I could come up with was don't go camping. Honestly, three boys and a dog.
Is that what your mum and dad said? Don't go camping.
No,
that's your own one, is it?
That's my own lesson from them. Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Don't go camping. I used to love that, because all of us used to be in one room together and, blowing up the air beds and sort of like turning purple and nearly fainting. It used to be good fun before they had pumps.
I don't know why. I just have. We never went abroad. There were 3 boys and a dog quite a lot of the time. We were dragged everywhere, back of the car, all stacked up, and
yeah.
Just remember the bad things. I don't remember the good things. Pouring rain.
Well, I don't know about when you were a child, but we didn't used to have to wear seat belts and be strapped in, because there used to be 4 or 5 of us in the back seat. And then my dad had an estate car, and then then you put a couple of seats in the back, so then there were only 4 of us in the back, and then two in the boot, what I used to call the boot. And we used to fight about where we were going to sit, etc.
Yeah. No, we were traumatised. I vowed never to go camping as an adult, and have succeeded in getting there. My dad, I don't know why. I think it was because he never said much. He was always on committees. People used to ask him to go on committees because, he would be squash club secretary. He'd be, I think it was Mayor of Kent or Kentish Man. He'd go mad if he realised.
I don't think your dad didn't say much. I think he spoke when needed. So he was quite astute, wasn't he? And he could put across his point very well. So, I mean,
yeah.
But maybe people thought, oh, he'd be a good person he'd get the job done. And more often than not, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he must have been very, very, very respected, I guess.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was very well respected. So, certainly from my point of view, he was quiet, but he spoke when he needed to. And I always felt that if he felt something was wrong, he would jump in and sort it out.
So it seems that I guess the lesson there is the quieter ones can be good on committees. Yeah.
It's not always the one who shouts the loudest. They're the ones that sometimes jump the queues, etc., because they're shouting, etc. And other people who aren't really concerned about that issue, sort of like quite content to sort of like get on with life. But I mean, I must admit, I fight my fights. I choose them, actually. I don't want to sort of like go into battle every day. So if I'm being obstinate, this is my fight. That I feel passionate about it.
You're not good on committees, are you? Don't like committees?
I get very frustrated with committees because they go, especially the more people you get on committees, the more people who've got to voice their opinions, and then you will go to a committee, and then 6 months, 12 months later, you've done absolutely nothing, and I just find that whole thing pointless.
Yeah.
I do think some people need to talk, but that's right. But it's not a committee issue. A committee issue is to sort out major problems with running actual, establishments. In my mind, that's why you have a committee. Someone that says, "Oh, hold on a minute, this is wrong. We can't do it this way because of these reasons. This is what we need to put into place," and it needs to happen quite quickly. And I don't think a lot of committees run like that.
No, it does bring out your.
Yeah. It's only because I talk with my hands. I know it annoys you, but it's because I gesture and everything. Just get on with it. Just get on with it now.
Here's a useful one for everybody. I'd like to think most people who are parents out there do this, but my parents were very good, and I don't know quite how they instilled it, but we did a lot of sport, at least 2 of the 3 boys. And so we were doing, I did running, cricket, rugby, a lot of rugby, cross country, all this. And invariably, we'd have to clean all our shoes, spotless, ready for their next use. So that means plenty of time, you wouldn't like this, by the sink, getting the mud off. And then they were made with leather, so you had to put this stuff called dubbing on them. Do you remember dubbing?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and we had to put newspaper in them if we washed them, so that they would dry.
You probably made a right old mess. You did. You still do.
Yeah, well, we used to do it really properly, and that's why I'm always get a little bit touchy when I see some of our athletes scraping off their spikes from the last cross country race from 2-3 weeks ago.
Just about before they were putting them on.
Yeah. So that's my mum and dad. Discipline. That's what we like to see, isn't it, Dawn?
Well, I suppose that's no different to being, getting the things, your kit ready for the race, etc. Having a checklist. This is what and then you'll find. I mean, if you do forget things, if you have a little checklist and you're ticking them off as you pack them, then that's it, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. It's a bit like going away for the weekend. You need a little checklist to make sure you've got everything.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. you're going away. What's the worst thing you've ever forgotten?
Yeah. Your knickers.
Who was it forgot a child? I'll have to think about that. Anyway.
I forgot a child.
no, I thought
God.
I did. Anyway.
The David Cameron forgot his child when he went to the pub. I mean, I should get mixed up with that.
I'll have a think, see if I can think of anything major we've forgotten.
Yeah, okay.
Might not be a good subject, but somebody might come up with something quite amusing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheerio then.
See you later then. Bye.
Bye.